Jodie Foster directed the new movie Money Monster starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and the film's release was the perfect opportunity for the Hollywood Walk of Fame to unveil a star for her achievements. Kristen Stewart, star of the Twilight series of movies, recalled her dream come true of working with Foster, who made an impression on her thanks to an old Robert De Niro film.
I watched Taxi Driver when I was far too young to watch it, and I know this because I was already saying that Jodie Foster was my favorite actress before I was cast as her daughter in a movie called Panic Room when I was 10. And technically she was cast as my mom, which at 10 I thought just made perfect sense. I was like, me and Jodie, done. She came onto the movie late, and I was totally there to show her the ropes. She was my first adult friend that was mine. And I have to wonder about the Foster effect. And I do every time a journalist asks me what it was like to spend 8 months in extreme exposure to her at such an impressionable time.
She also talked about Foster being a great example for her.
Of all the examples I could have had of an actress and a female artist and, like a figurehead of a production, I had her. And there's nothing self-serving about her. She cares about people. She's quite the opposite of the type of person that is gravitated towards being an actress. And we identified that in each other immediately. It's why I was drawn to her before I met her, and trust me, she's way cooler than me. I'm just saying it feels really good to locate and then actually get to derive this energy out of the people that you look up to, your people, the ones that you find in life outside your family that feed you somehow in this affirming and really motivating way. She's a baller on every level. It's out of control. She did everything young. She kicked Yale's ass. She won Oscars. She became a filmmaker herself. She created a family and still is just normal and cool and kind. She got a mariachi band to play at my 11th birthday party, which I thought was very, very nice. She's always encompassed what I thought was sort of the prime example of where you want to be, and she's been there for me. And I haven't seen her in a minute, so I have to thank you for that. And the fact that I could be here for you today is moving beyond a level you probably understand. And she should have had a star on the Walk of Fame when she was 10. So thank you for letting me be here.
Foster said at the podium that the honor was just a dream come true.
Wow. Jodie Foster Day on Hollywood Boulevard. Wow, this is amazing. I don't know if you guys know this, but I grew up probably 10 blocks from here off Cahuenga and had to pass this street every day as I was on my way to school, and my mother told us that if she ever found us on Hollywood Boulevard, we shouldn't bother coming home. But we loved it, and it still has all of that excitement that it did as a child. The star ceremony, something that I've always thought of and dreamed of. I told my children when they asked me, why don't you have a star on Hollywood Boulevard? I said I was waiting to have the opportunity to have one as a director. And Sony, so nicely, we love Sony. They let me have my dream come true. So thank you, Sony.
Afterwards, she talked about growing up her whole life in LA.
I've always been in the film business. I mean, I started working when I was 3, and I've always lived in LA, so I don't know anything else. We are blessed with a lot of glamour in Los Angeles, but also a lot of complexity and interesting people and different ethnicities. It's a really, really, really rich community, and I feel like that's the Hollywood that I came from.
You can check out Jodie's latest effort as a director with Money Monster, currently in theaters. For more music and entertainment news, hit the subscribe button below and check back.
Come on, man! Blow this mother up!